And when we started to read the consumer letters, we were really shocked by how passionate they were. There are people that, tattooed Snapple onto their body, named their son's middle name Snapple, stuff that we hadn't seen before. But what was really interesting was that the person who was answering those letters was Wendy Kaufman, who is still, in my opinion, one of the funniest, warmest people I know. I adore her.
I was out of work, having been fired by my family business. I went to Snapple. I was not there for a very long time when I realized that people were writing these extraordinary love letters to Snapple, and I took all the letters that nobody else wanted to handle and really started to handle the public relations.
When we started to really formulate the campaign and come up with a strategy, the strategy ended up being 100% natural advertising. It was one of the first campaigns that were really about authenticity.
Snapple wanted to really make it into a national brand. So what happened was my boss told the ad agency, this girl is crazy. You just got to watch what she's doing with these letters.
In fact, I remember having the discussion when I pitched the idea of Wendy to the founders. I think they were somewhat perplexed as to why we would want to use Wendy. They thought, we were thinking of someone like Pamela Anderson. They were sort of steeped in the traditional, idea of beauty and healthfulness. And
there were fights in the main office. How are you going to take the fat girl from the order department and put her on national TV?
And so I think that, those are the kind of decisions that, that I thought were really important for the brand and that we made and that really stood out. And I think consumers really hadn't seen anything like that. And they certainly hadn't seen anyone look or talk or act like Wendy.